I am going to be making a video about how to beat the first boss in Dark Souls. I'm also going to be giving some tips and tricks about how to play the game and beat other characters. I personally have played through Dark Souls a variety of times, and it happens to be one of my favorite video games of all time. Just recently I bought the third game, and I'm very excited to start playing. Let's go ahead and jump right in.
An important move for the first boss is the plunging attack. It's one of the most powerful attacks in the game. You drop down and you hit him in the head as you're falling on top of them. It sustains quite a bit of damage. Took about a little more than a third.
Now, while the plunging attack is a very effective move against a lot of characters in the game doesn't give you a lot of opportunities to make some. The creators of Dark Souls, however, encourage creativity in your fighting style. So, while there may not be an obvious opportunity to perform a plunging attack against an enemy, you might be able to find one by looking around.
Now, when you're fighting bosses in this game, it's important to understand that your place in comparison to where the boss is attacking from is important. For example, standing directly in front of the boss, like I'm doing right now, is a really bad idea. So you want to try and get behind them, if you can. That's not always an option for all bosses in this game. But you really want to get behind him. You really want to wail on him, and you want to avoid getting hit.
Whether fighting a boss or an NPC, getting behind them and avoiding getting hit is a very important thing to try and do. Now, you can attempt to block hits with your shield, but personally I would recommend that if you can dodge an attack, that's always the smarter move to make.
An important aspect of this game is being able to predict when an enemy is going to attack. And then also the different types of attacks. So there's attacks like that where they basically fall and then try to drop on top of you. And then there's just, basic combat. Ah, crap!
The ability to predict an enemy's moves primarily comes from familiarity with characters and a variety of characters throughout the game. The only reason why I am able to predict a lot of the moves that the boss makes in the boss fight is because of the fact that I've fought him so many times. Prediction doesn't only involve being able to perceive when an enemy is going to attack, but also being able to understand what move they're about to make. For example, if an enemy is doing just a basic sweeping attack, you might be able to block that with your shield. But if an enemy looks like they're really winding up and they're going to try and perform a shield breaking attack, you're going to want to dodge that. Otherwise, you run the risk of being staggered and open to attack.
Well, I guess I'll better get back and heal him so it doesn't kill me. But he's dead. And once you defeat the stray demon, then you obtain the Big Pilgrim's Key, which allows you to exit the Undead Asylum and continue on to the main world of the game.
Alright, that just about finishes up this video, but I think I'll wrap up with a compilation of all of the times that I got a critical move and was able to stab my enemies in the chest. Thanks for watching, guys.
Wait, hold on. Is this thing even recording?